My name is Ilya Burkov, team leader at the West LA Graduate Campus Tech Support. In the next few minutes, we're going to be going over a brief overview of Google Groups. In order to navigate to Google Groups, the easiest way is to go to www.google.com and then sign in on the top right. And then you're logged in. So, the easiest way to navigate through the different Google tools, and believe me, there are quite a few, is to go into the top right of any Google page and look for the 9 little squares. You'll notice that Google Groups isn't in this list, so you click on More. There it is. To create a group, look for the red button on the top left. And then enter in a name, and then make sure to pay attention to the group email address. This is the one that you're going to be using when you want to email people or communicate with the group. Enter a description, make sure your language matches, and that should be it. Now, make sure that you pick email list from this group. There are different kinds of group types you can have. You could have a collaborative inbox, a QA forum, and a web forum, because Google Groups can actually do more than just be used as an email list. You could actually use it as a forum or as a knowledge base for questions and answers. And selecting whichever group type you want will give you a brief overview of what it is in this little blue box here. Collaborative inbox being a very powerful tool to do tasks. You could use that for your groups when you have an assignment of some sort. But let's stick to the email list for now. Now, the last thing you need to do is set permissions. And for the purposes of this video, we should not need to change any of these. But the one important one here is, how do they join the group? You could have people request to join your group. If they go to Google Sites, they can request. You can make it public. Anybody can search and find it. But I think you want to only have the ability to invite people, because you guys should have control over your own groups. That, of course, is up to how you'd like people to join your group. So for now, we're going to pick only invited users. And then when you're done, make sure everything's correct. Triple check it. Click the red Create button. And make sure to enter this CAPTCHA here. I think that's a 224. There we go. And in about another minute, it should be done. There we go. Now, it gives you some quick links here. How to invite people, customize the settings, add a topic, which is basically an email in this case, to everybody within the group. Now, I'm not going to click invite people to the group here because I want you guys to see how to invite people. And there are a few settings here as well when you first make the group. If you want to show your picture, if you have one, if you want to use a nickname, once you're done, just save the settings. So, you want to go to Members once you're ready to add people. And then when you're ready, click on Manage, and then Invite Members on the left side here. You could have gone directly to Invite Members if you wanted to. Just wanted to show you guys how to get here. And then enter email addresses of people. I'm going to enter in some of the members of my team here. And when I'm ready, after writing an invitation message, I'm going to click Send Invites. And I'm going to enter in another CAPTCHA. I think that's COLIN. And it should send out in just a minute. You can see details of who you sent it to as well. Once you're done, click Done on the top. And again, we want to go to Members. And notice there's nobody here. That's because I haven't actually had anybody accept the invitations I just sent out. And so until they accept, they will not appear here. So once they do accept, you will see people sorted by name or by join date. And that way you can see who's part of your group. And you can always add more people in the way that I just showed you. Go to Manage, Invite Members, and adding the email addresses of people to invite. That's how you add people to a Google group. Now, actually adding permissions and using this in other tools of Google is a separate thing. But now you have a group full of people that once they accept, of course, with the invitation you send, you can set permissions in the other tools. Now, if you remember when we first created the group, the second field had the address of the group. It's kind of hidden, so let me show you how to get the address. That's how you would share this group with other people. So I think if you go to About, you will see the group email right here. Anybody you email to this group is going to see the emails that you send out. Everybody who's a member of the group will see it. Other than that, other than the purposes of sharing the permissions for other tools, you can do a lot more with Google Groups because you can actually send out topics or emails straight from Google Groups by entering a subject, choosing an announcement or discussion, doesn't matter, and entering in some kind of content. And so you don't actually need to send emails. You can do it straight from the Google group. Once you're ready, add a file if you want, CC somebody, pretty much an email. Click Post. Now anybody who had actually agreed, accepted my invitation, will see this. And in this case, it's an announcement, marked as an announcement. That's about it for Google Groups for the purposes of this video. There's also another way you can get help, and that's through our help desk, which is available 24/7, 365 days a year. The phone number is 1-866-767-8623, which is toll-free in the United States.